Hello, I'm Chanise. We're live in London and we'll be your host today for the launch of the Top 100 Apprenticeship Employers for 2020. We're going out and about, sneaking into studios across the BBC, interviewing some famous faces that work in the world of TV and radio. Coventry City fans have been celebrating tonight after Sky Blue's success in winning promotion at Wembley. Next in line is Gary Lineker. On a special visit to BBC Sport, one of our young reporters, Salma, found out that you're partial to a picnic chocolate bar. Right?
She's been sneaky looking at me.
They said, this is Gary Lineker's picnic, and she was like, I've got to have a photo.
Well, there you go. I haven't even had one today either. Maybe it's gone.
I noticed there weren't any there, and I was like, I should have bought you one.
No, it's been stolen.
So, presumably, you weren't eating picnics throughout your sports career. Presumably.
A lot of crisps.
What sort of diet do you have to have as a footballer?
When I played, it was kind of, you could eat what you want, really, or you thought you could.
In 1896, Carver earned his master's degree in agriculture and immediately received several offers, but he accepted one, to run the agriculture department at what is now Tuskegee University in Alabama. So what's his legacy? And why is he one of the most well-known African Americans of his time? Well, there's actually quite a lot. I got asked recently, actually, as a young journalist, how do you make your mark in the newsroom? You know, how do you get people to take you seriously? And I feel like this is something that you've been really good at.
Really?
Definitely. I mean, you have really made your mark.
Why do you say that? Come on, let me hear it.
Here we go.
No, but do you really think that? I'm surprised because, like any young person, I'd imagine, I have massive imposter syndrome.
As Chanise Evans reports, and many of them, it's a dream come true.
Michael Jackson was 5 years younger than Janai when he first became lead singer in his family band.
Your message is so brilliant, so positive.
Maybe there was something familiar about this young talent that moved one of the brothers to tears.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
The Jacksons' arrival caused just a little excitement. So I first knew you because you used to present a music programme called Top of the Pops.
Back in the day. Yeah.
Early 2000s?
Yes.
That is
very long time ago.
So how did you go from something like Top of the Pops to
Yeah.
then, how did you get into this role now?
So my passion was always science. I studied biochemistry and then I took a year out.
The beauty of radio is that anyone can record it anywhere. And obviously with the pandemic, a lot of people have been working from home, including you right now. Are you in your bedroom?
I'm in my spare room, yeah.
Spare room, exactly. So what has that been like that shift from a nice shiny studio to now working from home?
Yeah, it's been all right, I mean, the first weekend that we were doing Radio 1 from home, I interviewed Dua Lipa in this room.
I find that I always get the fear that there's going to be, something going wrong or someone's going to interrupt.
I quite like it. It's great on the news when someone's dog comes running in or baby comes and sits on the lap.
You'll have to get one of those little on-air signs outside of the door.
I really want one of those. I really want an on-air light. Yeah, that's a good idea. This is a great time to get one, actually.
Making me pick between Scott Mills and Grimmy is very difficult.
Oh, that was my favourite question.
You feel bad either way you go.
Yeah.
But Scott Mills was the first person I ever heard on the radio that made me want to do radio, so you have to pick Scott.
So was he your inspiration?
One of them, yeah. Yeah, he was a massive inspiration. And I've caught up with some apprentices who are working on some of the nation's top apprenticeship programmes.
And we'll be talking to several of this year's top 100 employers.
Now, it's a busy programme, so we'll be with you for around about the next 90 minutes, but don't worry, we've divided it into two parts and there'll be a short break halfway through. Do you think that with racism in football and with the abuse that referees get, that football is a place for children and young people as spectators and players?
I think football is definitely a place for young spectators, players and referees.
You've spent a lot of your years doing programming for young people, even, CBBC and Children's, then moving on to Radio 1. Why do you have this passion for young people? Why do you think their voices need to be heard?
I think I've always been stuck at about 14, 15 in my head a little bit. I just really sympathise with teenagers
Due to all of her hard work in the Crimean War, she became known as Mother Seacole. She's a Jamaican-British nurse born in the early 1800s. Here's everything I think you need to know about Mary Seacole. Soldiers and journalists were among those who wrote about her, praising what she had done. And in 1857, a fundraising gala was held for her in London over 4 days. Thousands of people attended. I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was educational and you learned something from it. But if you do want to learn more about Mary, or if you do want to see where I got all this information from, I've put all the links in the description, so do go and check it out. I know Black history isn't for everyone, but I think now is a really important time for everyone to start learning more about it. Please do keep an eye on my channel, because I will be putting up some more videos soon of other Black people in history who I think you should know, and I'm really excited about the ones to come, so do keep an eye on my channel, like and subscribe, all of that stuff. Thank you, bye!